Good afternoon. Right, I've run out of coins. I've been making quite a few of these rings. You know, there's one that needs a good clean up that we did. I don't know if I can use that one. You don't get them all, but the hole. Now, as you know very well, I made a punch. I've shown you this before. Did that one. In that, and I used a drill to do it, but I did a few, and it's difficult. Apparently, if you pay a lot of money for these proper ones, they don't last. And I've done quite a few now. Well, I've done a lot. So, I did mention the other day, I think, I tried one of these multi-size drills, and it worked quite well actually. I made a few with them. So, but the trouble is, I was holding them in those two little bits that I made, because I did everything quickly, of course, in that vise. Well, to get the hole in the middle, you can see from these, I think you can see from those, they're fairly near the middle. So, what I did, I've got a later one, a hard one, and I drilled it smack in the middle and put them on there with the grips and hold it and drilled a small hole. Well, then I was putting it in that vise, which you've got to put the vise on and do it. It's still quicker than going downstairs and coming up every time to get them out, It's not about speed, it's about ease, isn't it, if you're doing a few. So I thought I'll just try and see if I can hold them on a jig. Well, I did. As I say, I only did that for a test. Just a quick one. And it works, but as you can see, the drill's wandering. They're not in the middle at all. Pretty sure you can see that. It's quite a long way out. You could still use them, because when you bent them slightly, put them on the belt sander, and you can take the high side off. It's not that difficult. They don't have to be smack in the middle anyway, because some want to be a bit different. Anyway, so today I thought I need to make a better job. So we're doing for jig and tooling. And look, I've got plenty of offcuts of aluminium in my box still, over there in that box. Sorry about whizzing round too quick. I've got a lot of that, so I've cut that piece and sanded it to go on the top, and I'm going to cut that piece off to go underneath there, like that. And then I've got plenty of new bolts now, because I've treated myself before the tractor blew up. This is, I went to the nut and bolt shop. So using something like that, I can bolt it on quite securely on there. And then, as I say, I've got plenty of these offcuts, two small pieces like that, and you can clamp them on. So what you can do, you see, when it's that, because you've got to hold them without marking them. That's the thing. Doesn't matter if you put a slight mark on, but aluminium is best to hold it on. And that's strong enough, because that other one, as I say, they moved. So they've got to be held securely and straight, but not move. And I think that'll be the best way, because there's a slight bit of play in that. It tends to wobble about a bit somehow. But when that's in the middle, if it's held, they should come quite well. So I'm going to get on and do this, and I'll show you at the end. Well, I've got this done, and a half decent job actually, even though I say myself. Designed it as I've gone along, as you do. I'll show you, see if it works. What I've done is, I'll show you when I've finished. I'll take it to pieces and show you when I've finished. So I've centred that, and I've just drilled that there for now. Now I'm going to drill that out, obviously, and into the wood. So what I'm doing, we'll put coin in the middle and just see if we can clamp it with this, with this piece of aluminium. I'll show you at the end. So hopefully what the idea is to lift that up, and then, because you see what you're after doing of course is putting the coin in the middle, and you can locate it because you, as I say, the drill, you've got to drill a hole nearly in the middle first. It doesn't have to be smack in the middle, and you can see the problems to start with. It's seeing where it is. So we're just going to need a small screwdriver, which I've got, just to poke it in the middle of that hole. Now obviously it won't matter if that's it. Now it won't matter, but you see what you can do of course is centre it with the drill and then tighten it up. So we need it nearly tightening to start with, like that. So that's in the middle. So we'll just nip it up a bit. It doesn't have to be super tight obviously, but you see when this is drilled out obviously this hole will be bigger, so there'll be less on it. But I think that this way it should hold it from moving, because you all know that when you drill something. So as I said, all I'm doing is showing you this method. So let's see if we can drill a hole in the middle and see where it comes. I keep the belt loose on this so you don't go too far, too fast. Right, and remember I'm drilling the coin and the wood and everything at the moment. So that's why, as I say, I keep the belt loose and then it's safer and everything, isn't it? Swarth keeps, good sharp drill, swarth keeps getting you. I think that is the size that I want. Not sure. Yeah. So what I have to do is go through the coin with that size hole. But as you can see, it's not juddering and jumping about as it was before. So you might have to drill into the aluminium a bit bigger. Make sure we're through. Yeah, we are. Right, moment of truth. And as I say, you know, those punches that you get, and I've heard of people saying that they wear out, so they're 30 or 40 quid to buy a punch, aren't they? 30 or 40 pounds or whatever to buy a punch to do them, and if you're making any amount apparently they wear out, so then you've got to spend some more. So if you only want to do a few, or as I was doing a few without a punch, and you can drill it anyway, but we'll see how this comes out anyway. I think this will be the quickest and best way of doing it. But we will soon find out, obviously. Right, that's going to need poking out from there. That's it. Now, I hope you can see this, because that is pretty good. That's plenty good enough. It's the right size. And it's almost in the middle. It doesn't have to be bang in the middle, with a very small burr on the edge. Right, I'll just show you my tooling, because this does appear to have worked. And like I say, I made a little bit of an effort, you know, to make it nice as well, because we may be using it a bit more. So that's what I did on the bottom. Look, those two plates which go in there and hold the bolts, and there's the top plate I made. If you notice, I've put it on the belt sander and smoothed it off and everything, and the edges and the lot. And there's the wooden block. So that at the moment appears to work. Well, I finished one of them off and it came pretty good. I've been trying to hold it in sunlight and dark and all over the place, but that's about the best way I can show it on this camera without getting the other one out. Not doing that today. So as you can see, we've got a few. Now look, there's quite a few, isn't there? So we'll take them to shows and see if anybody wants them, eh? We'll see how it goes. Right, take it easy. We'll see you in a day or two.